Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Tonight's video is over 10 pieces of advice that I would give my younger self. If that sounds intriguing, let's get into the video. The first piece of advice that I would offer myself is it's okay to take up space. You shouldn't be suppressing, downplaying, or shrinking yourself to make other people feel comfortable or because you're scared to be yourself. That's something I had to get out of when I was younger. I definitely was the queen of I'm suppressing all this stuff because sometimes personalities can be a little too much for people, especially people who don't have personality or people who just also scared. They'll project and treat you a type of way because you are being you. You want to be around me, you got to deal with it. You got to deal with the personality. It's really big, but you do got to deal with it because I'm not suppressing it for anyone. So if I could give myself an advice tip on perception and just being myself, I would definitely tell myself not to suppress my personality and then remind myself that people who are aligned for my life, they'll come naturally, and some people will leave, and I don't have to adjust my personality to people's presence. They'll adjust theirs to mine. The second thing I would tell myself is everybody's not gonna like you. Now, if you would have told 10-year-old me that everybody wasn't gonna like me, I probably would have cried. But now that I'm older, I know like it's okay. I don't want everybody to like me. I feel like as you're younger, they push that go be friends and be friends with people, and friends are fine, but you have to find actual friends. Everyone on this planet is not living the same life. They don't have the same values. They don't have the same morals. They weren't brought up with the same upbringings, and these are things that kind of shape and mold your moral compasses. You can't expect someone who was never brung up on certain things and they don't value certain things to give you what you're looking for if you do value said things. So everyone's not gonna like you. Everyone's not gonna move in accordance to how you move through your life, but it's okay. The people who are meant for you will find you in due time, and you'll find the people that you align with in due time. So don't worry too much. This one makes me giggle, but the third one is you're allowed to change your mind. Now, growing up, everybody always tell me, "Oh, you're so indecisive." I am indecisive, but I bet you when I make my choice, that's the best choice for me. And then when it comes to yourself, you don't have to be stuck being one version of yourself. Like I said, indecisive, but I do make my mind. If there's something that I want to do, or if there's a transition that I feel like I need to go through to evolve, to change, I might sit here and be like, I don't know if it's ready. I don't know if it's time. Well, you'll know when it's time. But I might say those things, but trust me, by the time I put it in full effect and I'm doing it, I'm going full throttle. Can't nobody stop me because I've already weighed the pros and the cons and I know what I need to do to get to the finish line. Even if it did take me a long time to get to the start, I bet you I finish. Next thing I would tell myself is being soft or having softness about you doesn't make you weak. That just means you obtain the ability to express your emotion. If you gotta cry about it, cry about it. If you gotta get sad about it, get sad about it. Don't stay sad and don't stay crying, but you're allowed to express and feel your emotions. So that's another thing I would tell myself. The fifth thing that I would tell my younger self is your dreams are not too big. Now being older, I feel like if you have a dream that you feel like is worth chasing, chase it. Especially if it makes you scared. Now, when I say scared, I'm not talking about running through the corn maze, running from a Chainsaw Massacre dude, screaming scared. No, I'm talking about if it makes you nervous because it makes you evolve into this person that you're not today. It's so grand and so big that you can't even see the person that you are even fathoming. Like, you can't even fathom being that person. Do it. I feel like there's nothing wrong with dreaming. As long as you're putting in the work and doing something, even if you're taking baby steps each day to become this person that you want to be, do it. What's the worst thing that could happen? You could succeed. Oh my gosh, you're supposed to do that. Like, you work on it, you'll succeed. Everybody's not supposed to understand the vision. It's your vision, it's your life, it's your pro, it's your con. If you do succeed, you reap the benefit. You reap the disadvantage if you don't succeed. So you can ask people for advice all day. If you feel like it's something you want to do, you don't need 50 people in your corner to tell you yes, go do it. If it's on your heart, God put it on your heart, and that's what you want to do and you know what you want to do, go for it. Literally go for it. Because who's going to stop you? God be for you, who could be against you? Another thing that I would tell my younger self is watch who you give loyalty to. There are a lot of people who we give loyalty to who don't deserve it. And what I mean by don't deserve it is there are people right now, and I feel like everybody got people like that in their circle. If they're not in their circle right now, you've had someone in your circle at some point in time, or just around you at some point in time, where in your face, they're your friend, they're cool, y'all locked in, Soon as you turn your back, you don't turn it quick enough, it's a knife going through it. You gotta watch people. Another thing that I would tell myself is being attractive is really cool, really nice, but you have to have intelligence, you have to have education, you have to have morals and standards and values and goals. You can't just be just pretty. You can't just be just handsome. You have to have substance. And I know we're in a day of social media where a lot of people don't have substance and a lot of people don't do all these things, but why would you want to do that? You got all these opportunities in your face. You could be such a good person, such a different person, such a bright person. You're going to let people on the internet make you think something is right when you know that's wrong. My next piece of advice would be stop trying to prove that you're worthy. I feel like oftentimes people get caught up in this concept of proving that they're worth certain things and certain people's attention and time. If anybody ever has you feeling like you have to compete for their attention or compete for their time, get them to boot. This is not an audition. You are not Simon Cowell. I am not auditioning. If you don't know or you don't value someone's presence or someone doesn't value your presence, y'all might need to part ways. You shouldn't have to compete with people or compete with anything for a person's time if they do love and value you. That could be in any type of aspect. So if you find yourself in that position, another thing I want to say is don't let social media cloud your judgment when it comes to being ready for certain things and being in certain places in life. Don't look at those people on the internet and feel like because you're a certain age you need to have this and the third. Not you like it take you a little longer to get where you need to be. That's fine. Don't rush life. We go through things. We go through things for certain reasons. You have to trust the Lord and understand that everything that He has for you won't miss you. You gotta trust the process. Sometimes we go through different things to build our faith and test our faith. We go through trials and tribulations. That's fine. We're gonna go through those. But do not give in to the worldliness and be like, oh, no. You gotta shut that out. For real. You really do. Everything happens for a reason. Everything that's meant for you is going to come to you. And nothing that's meant for you will pass you. You just got to stay focused, put the work in, and stay consistent. Mostly just stay consistent. And you'll get everything you need. The last piece of advice that I would give my younger self is don't ever apologize for being you. Be unapologetically yourself. There are a lot of people on this planet that would try to discourage you from having personality just because people have this NPC thing going on where they like to do the same things, dress the same ways, eat the same ways, sleep the same ways. Don't let the society that we live in taint your image and taint the way you feel about yourself at the end of the day. If you're going to be confident and bet on anything, you should be betting on you and be confident in you because you're you. That's the only thing on this planet you can control. The way you act, the way you respond, the way you are. You got to remember to stand firm in your character, your charisma, your confidence, your energy. Everything that makes you undeniably you and the things that make you different, you have to really stand on that and be that person because that's who you are. You're going to like or love anybody or anything, it should be yourself. God first, then other things. But don't ever apologize for being you. You're unique and you're you for a reason. If being you makes people nervous, if being you makes people scared, if being you just makes people just not want to be around you, give them the boot. They're not supposed to be around you anyways because people that are naturally aligned with you won't treat you like that. They'll love you, they'll respect you, they'll respect your individuality, and you won't have to have these type of conversations or you won't have to have the type of moments with people who respect you and love you and just appreciate you being you. That pretty much sums up this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, remember to pray, stay blessed, protect your peace at all times, and as usual, I will see you guys in a day or two.